Welcome to another edition of Joe's News and Views. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, go ahead on and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, not to mention to hit that notification bell all the way up top. Also follow me on all my platforms. I'm putting up some shorts as much as I possibly can in between and throughout the day. Also, too, do me a huge favor, donate to my wife's GoFundMe. It helps out with the channel. Not to mention, too, it also helps out with her medical expenses. We got a lot going on with that. With that being said, let's jump into this. Man, oh man. Let's talk about that border crisis. Now, I did my stream last night. I told y'all about it was day 14, 2 weeks, that our vice president, the border Caesar, has not showed up to find out what's going on. Now it's day 15, and Kenneth McCartney, the House minority leader, is like, White House minority leader, is like, yo, when are you coming? When are you coming through, Kamala? When are you going to look at what's going on in our country? When are you going to address the issue? And she keeps doing the whole avoid this shit like it's a bad toothache. I mean, we got kids who are now allegedly saying they are being abused over there. And that's some strong allegations. And yet still, she has not taken her butt over there. Why is she not taking her butt over there? That's the major question. You are the vice president. Your job is to make sure that you, as seeing second in command, is making sure that everything is organized. And you're not doing that. You're not doing that at all. And people are really pissed off because they want to know what's really good. Hell, I want to know what's really good. But this is what happens when you are dealing with somebody that is monarchical as this lady. She does not care. I mean, she don't. She doesn't care. I mean, this is real talk. She do not care. Because if she cared, she would have already addressed this issue. Now, let's talk about some of the things we know on the news that has been coming about the border. We know that kids are living on top of each other. We know these kids are coming over here without any adult supervision. We know that the adults that are taking them over there, we don't know what they have done to those kids before they reach America. We also know that right now, we as a nation is footing the bill for these migrants over here. We footing the bill before our own kids. We also know that there has been other people from other countries that are dangerous that have been caught at the border, like recently the Yemen. Still won't talk about that. They're very silent about that mess. All right. And these are reports. You can look it up. This is not fake news. It's not conspiracies. All right. But a couple of weeks ago, you have told the staff that works at the border that they cannot talk to none of the press or anyone outside of the facility about what's going on. And they have to direct all questions to the White House. We have our Governor Greg Abbott. Shout out to Greg Abbott. This dude is a hell of a leader. Has stepped in with his own reinforcements with his own people to regulate the border. We got people coming into our country, catch and release. Some of these people has been reported as had the sweet and sour sniffles. Is that what they claim? That's what they say. It's again all on the news. Now they're letting people loose in our country that's possibly could be predators. Predators among children and women. There's recently was a report released saying just because somebody is accused of uh, a child um, porn, that they do not have to necessarily be deported. Are you serious right now? So you're telling me you're going to add more to the group that we already dealing with our country, trying to keep our kids safe? It's a shit show. That's what it is. Because we got children out here who are being ragged on, messed up upon, and no one is trying to address the issue. We got higher ups worried about going to the city of Chicago to get a piece of goddamn chocolate cake instead of having that energy and play their position. 2 weeks. What are you doing in 2 weeks that you cannot visit the crisis at hand? Ted Cruz has came out there before you. Other politicians have beat you to the punch. And you are the vice president and you still not doing your job. You let people tell it, oh, they're getting stuff done. What are they getting done? I don't see it. All I see is a bunch of smoke and bullshit. Nothing is getting done. You're mad about Texas being wide open because of sweet and sour shit, but you're not being accountable for letting ruthless migrants, let me rephrase that, migrants that you don't know nothing about, they could be ruthless, they could be whatever, loose in our society. You're letting children pair up with someone who could actually act like they could be the parent or the family member of that kid when they get here. When in reality, we don't know what's really going on. Cartels are saying that their stuff is up, that their profits, their business, everything is out of control. It's up because of Biden. They're clapping. They want to give him a hug. That's how happy they are. He goes over there, they may throw him a freaking damn celebration. The cartels may have a statue for Biden and Harris by the time they get over there. But hey, we're solving the problem, right? We're trying to make sure that we want everybody to know that America is all about immigration and immigrants coming in this country. Yeah, we are. If you do the shit the right way, port of entry. That's what we're about. Port of entry. Now, for some of you liberals that might see my channel and say, man, you're an asshole. What is port of entry or does it matter? Yeah, let's talk about port of fucking entry. It's the same concept you use if you went to London. That's right, the UK. You think the UK gonna let you just chill in their country without paperwork? No. It's not, no, you're not visiting, you're trying to live here. You're gonna have to put the proper paperwork in. You think you go to Africa? Yeah, Africa. I know. About to blow your mind. You think you're gonna live there for free? Chilling? No. Gotta have the paperwork. You gotta do the due process. Oh, what about Russia? Putin's country. You think Putin gonna let you just chill and have you some nice cold ones and work on his watch and not contribute? Hell to the nah. You got to put in them paperwork. That's right, them papers. Australia, papers. We're the only country that allow you to come in to the club for free. Oh, you want a drink? Go, yeah. Get a drink. Oh, okay. This is club free. And then when we had a president that did not create that type of bullshit, everybody said he was everything but the right thing. He's a racist. Oh my God, the country's in shambles. We're so divided. Yeah, but guess what? Your ass was safe. You had a fucking job. The wall he was building, Mexico knew what time it was. Trump was so real that when the goddamn Mexicanos saw their people trying to cross that border, SA, no, you don't do that shit. No, player, can't do that. It's not it. No, I understand you want to get here, but it's not it. You're gonna have to contact them. You know, you have to get some paperwork done because we've been told by strict orders not to let your ass into the club. And all was peaceful. We were building a wall 400 miles long to represent to everyone. We're not tolerating you coming through. That wall was going to be high tech as shit. Nobody wasn't trying to jump over, and if they did, they knew what time it was. Back home you go. So yes, shit got real with that wall. That's why everybody fell back. Cartels were just thinking of other things to do. But once they heard that, Biden said, oh yeah, well, don't worry about that wall. Create your little road. Come on in. Now we got chaos at the border. We got cities in flux with immigrants like never before. And they ain't sending us their best. I promise you that. Highly unlikely. And we running out here talking like this, though, you're racist. No, I'm not. I'm an American who's concerned about my country. Because if they come through my border, they can spread anywhere. It's not racism. This is facts. I'm going by numbers. I'm going to tell you what the famous Lil Wayne said, and it's also been quoted by my own parent. Shout out to my father, rest in peace. He said, men lie, women lie, but children in numbers don't fucking lie. Well, this is what we got, right? A whole bunch of children and a whole bunch of statistical numbers. And what makes me so upset is that we have these so-called politicians that's supposed to be geniuses, right? They go to school to be in this shit, most of them. To be a political science major. They supposed to know about the Constitution, the laws. They're supposed to be A1 on point. But yet still, they're fucking idiots. They supposed to be so on point, but yet still they are fucking idiots. I don't get it. It's a disgrace that we as content creators have to point this shit out. It's a disgrace that other states have to get their local state agency involved because the government wants to play pinochle. It's a shame that we have the representation when the questions get tough. They want to do circle back campaigns. Yeah, that's right. Nacho, I'm with you. This is a disgrace. It really is. We're making a mockery out of the Constitution, and nobody's giving a shit. Well, Joe, it's not that bad. Yes, it is that bad. It's horrible. It is horrible. We are so infatuated with trying to secure votes. That's right. That's what these politicians are infatuated with, trying to secure votes. And another term that right now, the American children that are in public school are now last. You're bringing migrants in to be taught in California. Kids is virtual Zooming, and you got these kids in the classroom telling the teachers, come in, make your extra money. No, why won't you tell the teachers to come in and teach our goddamn kids? Why won't you stand up, school system, and tell these government officials, listen, we're not teaching shit here. These are our school, our kids. We didn't ask for these kids to come over here. You're responsible. You hire you a new set of teachers and stuff and create your own school for them. Because if you're going to allow us to teach them for extra money, then you might as well go ahead on and allow the children that we were teaching before this shit went to shit back. But we're not going to do that. Because you know why? Because money talks. It's all about the money. School systems want their little money. Teachers want to get their little extra money. I just don't know how we so ass backwards. Sometimes I report this shit, I'll be like, man, I want to give up. Because I feel like the more we as people like myself fighting for this country report and expose the bullshit, we still feel like we're not getting nowhere. That's how I feel. We're so busy worrying about censoring conservative reporting, conservative values, that we're not even looking at the crisis that's invading our country. Oh, I get it. We'll wait until it gets crazy and then we'll say something like, let's ban guns. First, let's start with the ARs or the ghost guns or sign an executive order. No, that's not the problem. Like I said before, the problem is the people behind the gun. The problem is the politicians that we keep allowing to run our cities that are full of shit. Like right now, America so wanted Trump out that they got these fucking damn wazoos. You got grandpa and Miss, I like to take care of old men to get ahead in life. And they ain't accomplishing a damn thing. Nothing. I don't see anything getting accomplished right now. We're back to square one. We're further back than what we were in Obama years. You think I'm bullshitting? Look at the numbers. Look at what's going on. We got crime everywhere. I did a report last night of all the mass shootings that happened on Easter. That was just a few. I'm talking about Columbus, Ohio, Birmingham, Alabama, Chicago. Exactly. I put all that out there. And guess what? Guess What? Everybody was amazed at that video because it's facts. That crime news video was facts because this is what we're facing. Okay, this guy here, this is why you're getting what? Welcome to the mute land. Oh, look, what else? All right, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Had a moment, and I had a block of troll. So you know how that goes. And I try to do it from there. It didn't want to work. Get back what I'm saying, man. This is crazy. This is freaking insane. And I don't even know why. And for the people that try to troll on my channel, I just want to let you know you will get blocked. I ain't got time for that mess. I'm not gonna argue with a troll. I'm just gonna block you because 9 out of 10 you're dumb anyway. And why would you be a part of a channel that you don't agree with? It's like me sitting there trying to listen to a liberal channel for a fucking 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not listening to that shit. I already know what's going to be said. It's not my forte. It's not my type of channel. So, for future reference, use goddamn common sense. Please and thank you. Oh, man. I had to put that out there. But yeah, this is where we at, guys. We got violence going through the roof in America. We still got people still screaming to fund the police. Some, but not as bad as it was. We got people that's finally found out that was a mistake and is realizing now that their city can't survive that. And the ones that have realized that, oh yeah, the haters gonna hate. The ones that realize that are now finger fumbling, trying to figure this shit out. And it's facts. I give an example of a city that's finger fumbling right now. Minneapolis, Minnesota, home of Ilhan Omar. You know, the one who swears out that there's nothing going on at the border, the one who says that the children at the border coming all fucked up over here is just like her trying to get a second chance, which we probably know her parents went through the correct way. We'll leave that another date and time. Yeah, getting back to what I was saying, they got a change of heart. They want the police back after crime going through the roof, carjackings. in broad daylight. Another city that is going through the whole I wish I never said that defund the police bullshit. Atlanta, fucking Atlanta. They are getting it in over there. They was getting it in so hard that they had to get private security at Buckhead, one of the most prestigious, exclusive neighborhoods in ATL. If you've never been to ATL or you've never heard of Buckhead, I want you to look at the housing prices at Buckhead. The housing prices at Buckhead are expensive as shit. Okay? When I say expensive, the lowest house in Buckhead is going to run you. I think the housing market over there is going to run you around about. I think the lowest house over there is like 650,000 to 700,000. That's how expensive that neighborhood is. It is an expensive ass neighborhood. We're talking about gated. Every other block you drive in on Buckhead is gated. Well, guess what? They started having people getting robbed in parking lots. Old people too. One lady got robbed near Whole Foods. Now they got off-duty officers and ex-police officers as their private security over there now. Now I guarantee you, if you ran up in one of those neighborhoods and get popped, ain't nothing gonna happen to your ass. Ain't nothing gonna happen to no cop over there or anybody over there. Because again, these are the elites live over there. I'm talking about hip hop. Yeah, man. That's what's over there. And y'all out here talking about, well, defund the police. Y'all liberals kill me with that shit. And then when it's time for defund the police, all of a sudden, y'all like, oh shit, I didn't want this. When you got goons running up in your house, the border crisis is disturbing. Anyway, before I wrap everything up, I know a lot of people been asking me why I have not been talking about that George Floyd case. The reason why I haven't talked about it that much because I kind of got a feeling how it's gonna go. New information came out that is starting to dispute that Chauvin was responsible for the death. There was some evidence that came out about the high amount of drugs that was in his system. Yeah, yeah, defund the politicians. I'm with it. If you can't do what we say, that's what's up. So there's a good chance that again, like we already had talked about, Chauvin is going to walk out of this. That's why they paid him $25 million because they didn't want to tell the family that even though Derek Chauvin was a horrible officer with a fucked up uh, career of complaints and misconduct when it came to criminals, he still probably was not the cause of this man's death. Derek Chauvin basically contributed to his own madness. You know how they say you can do some foul shit at the wrong date in the wrong time? Well, that's what happened with Derek Chauvin. He did some foul shit at the wrong time. And it's now cost him his career and, well, cost him his marriage. And now it may cost him time in prison. But the evidence that the defense is showing and where everybody is shocked, it's like the state whole defense or case is starting to fall apart because the way this man's defense is dismantling all of this evidence. But then again, you don't know how these juries will go. I mean, there's been cases where we've seen it. The defense has definitively proven their part and still lose, because this is a big case. Same thing with the state. They could come out there swinging for the fences. Oh, yeah, people stay getting rewarded for bad behavior. This is America. This is what we do. We reward everyone for bad behavior. You didn't know that? It's what we do out here, man. Bad behavior is the way of life. That's how it works. Nobody wants you to be good. Who wants you to be good? Nobody wants nobody good anymore. That is overrated. Just like in relationships. When you be hearing these women saying they want a guy like Russell Wilson, but they've been involved with somebody like Pookie in the gang all their life. So you want a Russell Wilson, but you've been dealing with Pookie in the gang. I don't know, Chef Zach. I've been saying the same thing. How did they find an unbiased jury? I don't know. I know that they had to get rid of two jurors, but I just know even if it's an unbiased jury, uh, there's still a good chance that Chauvin may walk because of the evidence is like come with some evidence, bro. Like the evidence they proven is they ain't playing with that. And even if Chauvin beats the case, Chauvin will never be the same. He's gonna have to live in hiding. He's gonna be known as the guy who caused all these riots, which again, based upon the man's record and character from what everybody has testified, I don't feel sorry for the guy. I think everybody's karma is due. And I think this dude wanted what I'm hearing from everybody, he one of those dudes that he was stuck on himself. And now he has to unstick himself because he is now the epitome poster for bad policing. And I'm not saying that his policing tactics wasn't bad. I just feel like that this was one time that this guy let his cockiness got the best of him. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But do I feel like his cockiness was the thing that contributed to kill George Floyd? I don't think so. Yeah, you're right, bro. They're gonna burn it down regardless. They're gonna act the fool regardless of what the verdict is. This is Antifa in them, or it's all to create chaos. I just want to know how Biden's going to handle the chaos because there's going to be chaos on either way this jury goes. Either way it goes, it's going to be chaos. I just want to see how he handles it. So it's damned if they do, damned if they don't. I just hope that they're protecting the jurors because right now, these jurors' life is definitely in danger if they was ever exposed or where they live or anything like that. One juror had to quit because uh they was feared for their life. They basically got threatened or somebody found out they was about to be a juror. So yeah, man, a lot of people, I hope that they are doing that. I hope they're protecting the jurors. I know the cameras are all on the defendant and the witnesses, but it's not on the actual jurors, which I'm quite sure that wasn't going to happen anyway. Because when you got a high uh, case like that, they're not going to have the jurors' faces shown because again, that is a safety issue. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I personally feel like he's gonna get off. That's how I see it because this is something that was thrown together. When I heard some of the prosecution's evidence, it sounded like something they just threw together. Thank you, brother. Like they just throwing some things together. You know how you throw something on the wall and try to make it stick? That's what it sounded like to me. The defense to me looked like they took their time, they prepared, they got their research down. So yeah, I just hope Chauvin's got a plan to find him somewhere to hide because he is definitely going to be a marked man. He's going to be like George Zimmerman. He's going to have to hide in the shadows. Hide in the shadows. Hide in the shadows. Oh, but hey, man, that's what we got so far. I haven't reported on Matt Gaetz. No, it's not because he's a conservative. I haven't reported on him because I just have not really looked at what's going on because there's a lot to deal with that case, and I haven't had time because y'all know when I put things together, I have to research, and I've been trying to. And it's hard to research when you got a wife that's sick. I'm trying to uh, get a blog website up started to try to drive my traffic. You know, then I'm doing the crime stories website. I mean, crime stories channel. It's a lot. I got 3 channels I'm trying to run at one time. I have no help. I can't even afford to buy the help. You know what I mean? Because I'm currently broke as shit. But it's fine. You know. Oh no, it's not fake news. It's not fake news. I don't think. I think there's some validity to some of this stuff. I just don't know what it is. I have to look into it. I do know that, yeah, I just got to look into it because I don't know if it's fake. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to come off and say that. I just know that it's some serious allegations he under, and there's a lot of things being called out. So I don't want to bust out and say that, especially on my channel. Mess around and get YouTube in a tizzy talking about they want to give me a hit for saying something's fake news. I ain't trying to do that. So I got to look into it. I have to get deep into it. A lot of us creators ain't talking about it because we don't really know what it's. It's a very complicated rabbit hole. It's not that we don't want to talk about it because I'll talk about any conservative in some mess. I don't care if you in some mess and it's available to me to check out. I am. All right, so let's see what else I got going on here. I am starting to do interviews on Fridays. I don't have one this Friday because nobody has popped up. So I'm going to put it out there to all my followers. If you got something that you want to bring to my show that you feel that everybody needs to know about, whether it's a story where you experience trafficking, domestic violence, uh, you know, a story where you was actually in war and you survived, uh, losing a loved one through a violent death, for justice, whatever that your story is, that it's got to be a good story. It's got to be real, okay? You can't come to me and say, I want to get on the show and you have nothing to talk about. Or you're doing something in your community based upon conservative work, okay? To make the world a better place. And I even be nice enough to let a liberal come on my show if they're doing right work for their community. If you're doing the right work for your community, you trying to make it better, I'll let you come on my show. I'm being serious. I'll allow you to come to my show. I won't ask you no political questions. I keep it all about what you're doing for the community. Now, and I keep it that G. That's what type of guy I am. So you don't have to be sweating bullets thinking I'm gonna ask you a question and you're gonna get in a tizzy. But like I said, it's gotta be good news. Politicians, I don't give a damn if you're running for mayor in your city and it's got a population of 500 people. You know, if you got if you're trying to better if you're trying to better the community, I'm with it. That's where I'm at. I'm definitely with it. So don't be shy. Talk to your boy. Let me know. Let me know what you got because I'm trying to get people on. Trying to put people on. Well, that's good, Nacho Mama. If you got PTSD, man, uh, I can put you on a slot on my show. You can tell me about it. I mean, I've suffered from PTSD from, being in the military. So we both got something in common. So that'll be a good start. I just want to help people. I want to get people on. I'm at 4,000 subscribers. I'm not charging nobody to come on my platform. I mean, all I'm asking is if you're helping me out, that's the least you could do. Your story helps me out. And hell, if you start your own YouTube channel, I'll put the link down there. And hell, we get enough views, you never know. We might go viral. All right, guys, I'm at work now. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I am out.